Well, we just talked about those storms just a few moments ago and how they rocked the Star News region. Reidsville was rocking and rolling at around 8 o'clock this morning. It seemed like the lightning was just flying out of nowhere, coming out of clear skies at one point. It was kind of scary looking out there. Well, it just wasn't in Reidsville and Rockingham County. Henry County got hit pretty hard as well. Star News' own Charles Rourke is joining me from our studios in Martinsville, Virginia, at WMDV 44.1, and we've got some new tape coming in that shows just what happened there. Charles, I mean, it was actually scary. I heard you talking to people in the on the bus today. People talking about how scared they were by that storm that moved through the area today.
Yeah, this is one of those storms where everybody has their own storm story.
Yeah.
And we were listening to those this afternoon, but it did affect the governmental services in Henry County today. We just got this new video that'll be coming in here momentarily, where you can see the AEP trucks are on scene there, but everybody that worked in county government out of that administration building got the day off today. And it looks like that they're working on a step procedure to get the power back on in the administration building. We also learned that the Board of Supervisors had to move their meeting from the administration building into the courthouse, which is next door. And they're conducting that right now. They're on the third floor of the county administration, the third floor of the courthouse, conducting business right now, and we understand that they're in a closed session. But right now you're seeing pictures of all the activity, and they do have extra security there at the administration building, and that's something you just don't see on a weekday. You'll see it on an empty parking lot here in a few moments because nobody is at work today keeping the government going. However, the 911 system, which is located on the top floor of the county administration building, they weren't affected at all. Apparently their power comes from a different source, and that hasn't been interrupted all day. And this came from a transformer blowing up this morning from that storm. Now, Mark, the storms traveled through Henry County starting at 5 a.m. this morning and ended about 7. But there's a lot of storm stories coming out of Henry County right now.
Yeah, Charles, and I know that a lot of these, probably these county employees, they got the day off because of these storms. I'm sure their first question, you may not have the answer to it, but I'm sure their first question, did we get the day off with pay? What's the answer to that? Do we know?
Well, I think they did. So that's not too bad. But you'll see the transformer that the folks at AEP are working on. They first initially thought this problem was underground, and that was what they're really concerned about.
Right.
They are telling us right now that if everything works like on the schedule, they plan to have the full power restored by 8 o'clock tonight. Apparently, they've had to bring in a whole new transformer, as you can see there on the truck, to make this work, and they're working feverishly trying to make this happen. So the officials are really working hard with this new transformer to get things going.
Now, Charles, help us out for our viewers that's watching us down here in North Carolina. Is the county administration building, does it include like the jail and other parts too, or is this in a building all by itself?
The county administration building consists of the governmental offices that run the county. You have the school board that's in this building, and the 911 center.
Gotcha.
The 911 center was the only operation that they were able to keep going this afternoon. But the sheriff's department's in a different building, and we understand that they were able to keep their power, and the jail, we understand, it wasn't interrupted, and they also have a generator backup. Of course, you know that from being in law enforcement, that's almost a requirement. Absolutely.
All right, Star News' own Charles Rourke reporting from our studios in Martinsville, Virginia. Charles, looks like they're working hard to get those transformers there back and moving around, and we can see some of these pictures here. But you're saying that supervisors meeting is underway right now?
That's right. We've got reporters that are waiting for that to end so they can talk to the officials about this. And I'm sure one of the things they might be talking about in that meeting is, let's talk about that power. I'm sure that's one of the top topics today.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Charles, thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
And
okay, so there you see, not only was parts of our area hit really hard, but especially their county administration in Henry County hit pretty hard. But you see those Appalachian Power trucks there on the scene of the county administration building earlier today, trying to get all of that restored.